So in our random slam set drill, we've done this double palms. The next thing that we got for the random slam set was this shear here. And then after that was the grab back fist from palm lock back fist. And then load here and then a straight punch. So kind of how we interpreted it here, and then you can load, back fist, elbow, back fist. Chaz interpreted a different way. I'll let him tell you that here, and then we load.
So taking a look at what we did on the wooden dummy to now translate it to a person, one of the ways that I saw to do this is he threw a right punch, and maybe this is a universal block. I'm stepping in with this universal block, sweeping through and throwing the palm strike to the stomach. Now, as I do the butterfly strike, maybe he decides to throw this right punch at me. Throws a right punch. I'm now going to grab and shear. Shear past him right here. Another way to look at that would be if I went to shear here, instead of shearing, there's a technique called stretching the bow. Maybe I grab the throat and lock out. If he gets me before I get the lockout, he could try to throw his left punch. I abandon technique in the back fist, now it becomes an outward block here. I'm going to throw the outward block, and instead of in the same set where we step back on our load, I'm going to step forward and drive him through his weak points with a palm load. And this time, to follow his weak points again and overtake him, I'm going to step in and drive forward to the solar plexus with a supported punch to the center line.
That's just one way we interpreted that slam set random. I'm going to show you another way, and then we'll do some more. So I'm just going to go straight from this palm here. Boom, I palmed him. It doesn't matter how we got there. Boom, I don't want to lose him, so I grab and shear. Boom, let's go this way. Let's
Take a look at it from this side.
So, doesn't matter how I got here. Boom, I palm him. I don't want him to leave, so I grab and I shear. Got a break here if I want to. I can take that back fist, make it an elbow back fist, but to follow with what we got in the random drill. Here's back fist. I'm going to try to turn him and step forward, load, and explode forward with a punch. Like I said, on the slam set, when we do that load, we step back. We only step back because we can't step forward with the dummies there. One other interpretation we got is it doesn't really matter how I got here, but I got to this shear like this. Now, I want to do a figure four because that's really back fist here. Boom. Now, we've been working out. We did a really intense mitt workout. Chaz is really sweaty, so this slips. I'm banding it, go straight forward, and then load again. So that's just a couple different ways we interpreted what the slam set random drill gave us.
And one other thing that we looked at was potentially if I was on the outside here after the butterfly. I was on the butterfly strike outside and I shear underneath, trying to break his elbow here across my body and my shoulder. And then after the elbow break, I move his arm out of the way and drive the back fist over while clearing his broken arm.
That's just another one.
Just another interpretation.